Hey everybody, welcome back for another Wi-Fi battle, and here we go. This one is versus Bailey. So here we go. It's a pretty intense battle. So you are challenged by Bailey. So Bailey goes for his Kravitz Rosary, and I go for my Eggnog, my Azel. And right off the bat, I knew this thing was gonna do something, Toxic Spikes or something. So I knew it wasn't gonna be good. So first thing that popped in my mind was to explode, and that's what I'm going to try to do. This thing is setting up Toxic Spikes, but most of my Pokemon are flying, or levitates, or steal, so I wasn't too worried, but I just wanted to get this thing out of the way. So it does another Toxic Bite, so I am badly poisoned, but it doesn't affect me that much, so I go for the explosion. This thing takes some serious damage to the face, but it survives because this thing has a focus sash or band or whatever you call it. So it kind of got me a little frustrated. So if you want to battle me, just send me a PM and comment, rate, subscribe, everybody, because these videos are really cool. So I go for Pygmy X, and I was just gonna go for the bullet punch, just get this thing out of the way. But he goes to Gadir. I don't know. I kind of forgot what this thing was. What? I forget what it's called. I don't know if it was Fighting, Rock, Steel. I had no clue. So I thought it was normal. So I go for the Brick Break, and it does normal damage. Right now in my head, I am so confused. I have no idea what is happening. So he goes for the Brick Break, another crit. So to kill this thing, he roars, goes to my Dragonite, Wing Dome. I was kind of happy because I wasn't poisoned, and right here I was going to go for the Earthquake because I didn't want to use Outrage because I didn't want to be confused. So just to make sure, I was going to use Earthquake, but Overdose. He sends out Overdose, the Gyarados' Intimidate, but I don't really get how this thing has Levitate or whatever, because it doesn't affect me because it is still touching the ground. I know flying is like not weak, but I have no idea. So I know he's going to Ice Fang, so I switch out to this thing so I could take the Ice Fang pretty beautifully. So he switches out. I don't know why, because I wasn't not gonna hurt him. He goes out to Goodyear. I bullet punch Goodyear to death, and I think Goodyear survives. Yes, I was pretty angry. I was like, these EVs on my Pygmy didn't do anything, but they did. So I go for another bullet punch, or I was gonna go. He uses Ice Shard. I didn't bullet punch just in case he switches out to something else, because he has a 10, or I don't know. 10 for switching, but Ice Shard didn't do anything because I used Brick Break. Just because if he switched, I would put some hurt on the Pokemon. So Goodyear is down with the critical hit. Goodyear, something's up with critical hits in this thing. So he sends out Cerberus. This thing kind of sucked. He's a Sucker Punch. Doesn't do anything. And then I go for the Bullet Punch. One hit KO this thing. This is how strong my Pygmy is. Just one hit KOs. This thing just goes to town. And it wasn't even super effective. It's either the Cerberus sucks or I just pwn. He sends out Overdose. This thing, he battled me before and then quit because I was winning. I don't know why he quit, but quitting for lures. He turned off his DS, but then he wanted me to battle again, or I don't know. So he switches out. I don't know why he's switching. He goes to Ezio. I go to Bullet Punch. Ezio takes more damage than I thought it was. And then I have like 1 HP left. He goes for extreme speed and takes me out. So Pygmy is dead. But that's okay, because I got something big that's coming up. So I go for Wing Dome, my Flying Dragonite, which is the slowest thing in the world. Its speed is like 230, 130, I'm not sure. It's 130. It's just like hecka slow. I don't know why it's so slow. I forget what nature it is, but I think it's nature, like something defense, but lower speed. So I go for Outrage for the KO. This thing is on top of the world with its excellent attack. Or it was plus attack minus speed or something, I don't know. With a Life Orb on my Wing Dome, with 300 something attack, this thing is gonna hurt something. So he goes for Wing Dome, he goes for Overdose again. I think I was just making sure, well, I didn't know what to do because if I was gonna switch, I could take an Ice Fang, but I'm just seeing if he, I don't know, I just stayed in to die. So Overdose, this thing is probably the most annoying Pokemon on this team. And if I don't take this out quick. So I go for Zapper. I wasn't thinking right. I go for the T-Bolt, but then he switches to his Electrike, which his name is Crank. And I wasn't thinking, I knew he had this on his team. I battled him before. I just was so excited or something. I wasn't paying attention. So I switch out. Go to my Guka, my Fighting Infernape, and I am badly poisoned. And I will take the Ice Punch like a man. Does nothing really to me. And then I am hurt by poison. So he withdraws. I don't know why. He goes for Overdose. I hit this Overdose in the face. I hit this Overdose with a big blitz to the face. This thing is going to take a decent amount of damage. I knew he wasn't going to attack me full on. I knew he was going to go for Dragon Dance. I don't know, I just had this feeling inside. Because I think he knew I was going to die off of poison. But I go for Mach Punch just in case. You never know. He Dragon Dances. And right now, he knows that I am going to die off of poison. So I just hit this thing with one big Flare Bits. 1 second. Hurt by poison. I have like 1 HP left, 2, 15 or something. Dragon Dances again. Try and get all souped up, ready for the game. Attack Rose, Speed Rose. But I'm still faster than this thing, and I Flare Bits it. And it goes down with the critical hits. And that's what I'm talking about. Defense. So that was a really lucky crit. He's down, I am down. Guka, good job. I have no idea why I named this thing Guka. Okay, next off the bat. I send out Zapper because I have this thing in. This is where it gets pretty annoying. He goes for the sleep powder. I fall asleep, and I don't wake up for 5 turns. And I'm not gonna use Thunderbolt just in case he switches. So I just go for Ancient Power. So I'm gonna just talk. So I will do black and white videos, but I don't want the Chinese kind. I want the English one. So I will get that when it comes out. This part gets pretty annoying. Get that when it comes out. Also, if you want to battle me, PM, comment, rate, and subscribe. Pretty good. I have 9 minutes left. 4 minutes till. I think 2 more hits on me till I wake up. It's pretty not fun. So you can just sit here and watch while I just sit down and relax. So the final sleep, go under, or with the extra leftovers, because leftovers are always good. Energy balls, I still survive. I wake up. Then I kill this thing off with Ancient Power to the face, rocks to the face. I don't know how I was hoping for the extra little boost, 10% boost, but I don't. So he sends out his Crank. I think I'm pretty much dead. So he sends out Crank. He goes for the Ice Punch, which means I am dead. Deader than a doornail. Five more minutes. It's not that long till the battle's over. I won't tell you what happens. I go for Mr. Fluffy. I think I know this thing is bulky. I get poisoned, but I have a Lumberry on me, so poison is gone away. And this whole thing will lower my defense, so if I didn't have this Lumberry on me, I would have been dead. For sure. But he goes for the Thunder Punch. It weakens me, it weakens me. And I die. Just kidding, I survive with the wonderful victory, and I Hydro Pump this thing, and this thing goes down. This was a very close battle. So thank you, Bailey. I don't know if you watched this video because you kind of quit afterwards. But thank you everybody. Comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks for this intense battle. So everybody, bye.